Hello everybody and welcome to another episode. I recorded some episodes this morning, and even though I should be sleeping right now because I have to wake up for work in 7.5 hours, I decided to play another episode because this game is just so much fun. So, without further ado, let's start moving. So yeah, I've been spending the last 10 minutes contemplating whether or not I should be recording another episode, but oh, see, so that's the tomb I was talking about last episode. So yeah, I was contemplating whether or not I should play this game, but instead of contemplating for another 15 minutes, I might as well just start recording. So, this is the second tomb. I believe there is another tomb, it's a while back. But I believe it's a DLC tomb. I don't know. I'm not quite sure where it is, but I remember seeing a video of some guy doing another tomb, which I'm not familiar with, but I think it's a DLC tomb. So, unfortunately, I can't do that one. If it's not a DLC tomb and I can actually do it, then I will totally go back to it and record it later on. Wait, Laura? Laura? Why are you stuck? Okay. I thought Laura was stuck. I love all these statues over here. They're awesome. Alright, so this is the next tomb, the Hall of Ascension. So this place is awesome. So there's a lot of wind coming from this cave. As you can see, the banners and stuff are all just going with the flow, and this puzzle is purely based around the physics of this wind mechanic, which is really interesting. Let me just take a look at this before we move on. Okay, so as I mentioned last episode, we got the recurve bow, which is the first bow upgrade. So we have another set of options to upgrade our bow. So let's take a look at it after I finish the skill points, of course. I feel like we still have to get one of these, so with my skill point I'm gonna get the Bone Collector, which collects salvage when looting animal corpses, which is great against wolves and such. So okay, we got that. Okay, so now we unlock the Harden skill tier, so we can unlock further improvements to Laura. Also, Laura can now use her axe in combat, which is something I mentioned on the last episode, and I wasn't quite sure what was going on with it, whether I could use it already, whether I was pressing the wrong key, or just what was going on in general. But yeah, I researched it as well after recording, and so yeah, you unlock it right here. So yeah, I can now smack people in the face with max, so I can get some payback for the opening cutscene. And now onto the most important part, which is upgrading our bow. Because the bow in this game is awesome in my opinion. I can now get the key ring trigger. Makeshift key ring release trigger further increases the firing rate, so I can shoot arrows even faster now. I'm gonna get it. Get this awesome looking bow. It's already starting to become a decent bow now, but as you will see by the end of the game, the bow gets awesome, like really awesome.
This was once part of Yamatai.
So yeah, you guys must have heard a lot about Yamatai. Yamatai is an ancient kingdom that was supposed to be located on this island, and we came in search of Yamatai, and well, we're starting to find parts of Yamatai on this island. So that's an interesting idea. There's this horse, which we can't do anything with, but it's just a cool prop in my opinion. Anyway, so what we've got is we've got this thing which blocks the wind. So this thing is just laying there pretty much. Well, the wind's slightly pushing underneath it, but it's mainly blocked. So we got these windows that allow the wind through, and we've got this wheel to actually lift this thing up. So all we want to do is, I hope I do this right because this is one of the more difficult puzzles in my opinion to do correctly. Okay. What we want to do is we want to wait a second so the first one opens and then start turning this one. Then jump on top of this. Oh, can I be quick enough? And now it'll push us up to that. Okay, I did it first time. So when I did this the very first time on my min account, it took me about half an hour because this was just so annoying. I couldn't figure out when to time it properly, and I kept just not making it to the end of the swing, pretty much. Okay, so we can't go any further. We can now jump, and we're on top of this. So this is the end of the puzzle.
Beautiful. Was this part of a larger complex of ruins?
This is a really awesome area in my opinion. Lots of statues. There's this gate over here, which looks pretty old. I love how this game has so many candles in the most random places. So there must be some guy or maybe a couple of guys just going around the island replacing these candles constantly, because they are lit, unless they're like electronic candles. I'm not assuming that's on the island. Just imagine how funny it would be to in the end run into some kind of shop that sells mechanical candles. It would be so weird. Anyway, I'm blabbering on, so let's open this chest and prepare for some awesome Lara sounds. Oh. So funny. The normal gasp followed by the slight gasp. Anyway, we get another skill point. So we got a handgun part. Right, so we got the Mountain Village GPS cache map, so we can now go back to the Mountain Village and we can collect all GPS caches by using that map, if we wanted to, which I'm not gonna do, but if anyone's playing this alongside me and you guys are interested in collecting everything, then you should totally go back now to the Mountain Village and collect everything there. Oh, yeah, I already spent some time in the menu earlier on, and I don't want to spend minutes upon minutes on the menus every single episode, so I'm just gonna skip it for now, gonna keep the skill point till we run into our next campfire, because I want to do some more stuff besides this this tomb. So the map's up. So this is the map, by the way. This is the mountain village, so this is the area. And as you can see, there's GPS cache, document, GPS cache. So yeah, you can see all of them. And yeah, these tombs are optional, but if you want to get an easy completion, then I highly recommend them. Unless you're following some guide where they just show you everything, but that's kind of boring in my opinion. Anyway, as I showed you guys last episode, there's also something over there, but I'm not sure. Wait, can I? I think I can. Oh, holy shit. I'm so glad I survived it actually. So yeah, there's also this part. And to be really honest, I can't quite remember what's over here, but... Wait, is this where we came from? No, it's not. Oh, it's for the bonus to get that thing. Okay, so let's just check it out for the completionist's sake. So first of all, we'll light this. Will just give us some decent experience. Now we can jump down here. And we can collect this relic.
Used in traditional Japanese herbal medicine or kampo. Looks like this vial has been sealed for many years.
So we can examine for some hidden information. Let us take a look.
These are probably Maitake mushrooms, used to boost the immune system, also known as dancing mushrooms.
Boost the immune system, guys. I'm not so sure about that. All these mushrooms, man, these guys must be high as fuck. It's not gonna go down any further because then I'll just... Wait, is that what we were able to go with the rope? I don't know. I'm gonna head back up top because I want to progress with the story now. I don't want to get all the optional stuff. I'm interested in doing some optional stuff, but I feel like it's better to just continue on with the story. So otherwise I'm gonna be spending like 2 episodes just exploring this area, and that's not what most people want to see. If you guys want to see a full completion series, by the way, I highly recommend a YouTuber called Wooden Potatoes. I've been watching him for quite a while. He's also done a Tomb Raider 2013 Let's Play, so that's where I got the game from initially. Then I bought the game about 2 years later, played it myself, and well, here I am Let's Playing it as well. So a shout out to Wooden Potatoes. I feel like my commentary is so boring today. So let's see. I can jump down there, but I have no way to create a passage back up. I can also get over there, but then I'll have to get up onto that thing. Can I even make the jump? That jump's so risky. And then there's this stuff. Okay. I'm gonna jump over here. So this is actually where the game opens up quite a bit. Not necessarily in where you can go, but...
It is time for me to leave this accursed island. I have seen enough of Yamatai. I cannot explain the power the Sun Queen wields, but it is not of this earthly plane. As I suspected, she knew my intent the moment I set foot on this island. She has manipulated me, toyed with me to see what information I would seek. But she always knew, if I am allowed to leave this place alive, I must warn my lord, warn him that we should avoid Yamatai at all costs. If we wish access to her seas, we should pay any tribute she requires, but we should never cross the Sun Queen. To do so would lead to our ruin. Of the other things I have seen, those dark horrors, I can never speak of again.
Dark horrors, he said. It's also interesting to read this part, by the way, in this document. So the ambassador discovered some terrible secrets and fled Yamatai. But what did he find? And what became of him? So, so far we have collected 3 out of 10 ancient scrolls, and these ancient scrolls will just keep on appearing on our way to the end of the game, and we'll learn a lot more about what happened to this man and what kind of secrets he actually uncovered, because this island, as you may have expected, is full of secrets. Man, this is so windy. Like, damn. Well, we're almost there, so let's go, guys. Oh god, oh god. Come on, keep climbing. Keep climbing. I'm almost there. Okay, so we made it. I love the music in this game, by the way.
Why did he go?
By the way, I tried to make it not seem too obvious, but as you guys were clearly able to see, there's this rock over here that we can climb on top of. And the fact that there was a lot of wind and the fact that the rock was there was totally obvious as what was going to happen. When I first played through this game, and I pretty much forgot what was going to happen at this point because it had been 2 years at that point. Yeah, it was just instantly obvious to me that we were going to fall. So I was pretty much already mashing E while we were on top of the rope because it was just that obvious. Which is, I don't know, it's kind of a bad thing, but it keeps the cinematic going. So it's not the worst. Okay, so his signal's over here. I believe, yeah, his parachute's also over here, which is stuck to that pole. But where's the pilot? I don't think he'd just run off like that. I mean, why would he? There's no reason for him to just run off. So, we have just arrived at the mountain pass.
Hey Lara, Roth told us about the plane. Don't worry, there's gotta be another way off this rock, right?
I hope so. Any sign of Sam?
We tracked her to some old Japanese palace.
I don't like the sound of that.
Hey, don't worry, she's probably just, sightseeing.
You're a terrible liar, Alex. You have to be careful in there. Good luck.
Right, so I'm kind of thankful we can actually keep contact with our people. Oh, gotta grab the bushes. Or the berries. More bunnies. Man, this island's filled with bunnies. Who doesn't love bunnies? They're awesome. So this place is just awesome. I just love it. It's so so dark, and there's all the dripping sounds and stuff. So I'm just gonna give you guys a second to listen to the sounds, because in my opinion they're awesome. Alright, so let's take a look at the campfire. I purposely skipped the last one because I didn't want to spend too much time in the menus, but since we've already passed one before, I'm gonna upgrade anyway. So now we can get the hunter upgrades again, since we unlocked the second tier. So you can get heavy lifter. Your increased strength allows you to carry the maximum amount of ammunition. And accomplished killer, eliminate your enemies with finesse to earn greater rewards. So I'm gonna get this one because I love getting greater rewards. Earn extra experience with headshots, finishing moves and stealth kills. And since I'm trying to go for as many headshots as I possibly can, this will totally boost my income. Wait, I got it right? Oh, did I press back? I meant to press master. Whoops. Okay, so we can also move to the gear. I upgraded the bow. I can upgrade the rifle. Unfortunately, I have seen no comments just yet, so I can't do this on viewer input. But I'm gonna go with the rifle because I personally like the rifle. This reduces the recoil, and this increases our magazine. I feel like the recoil is more important at the moment, but the magazine will get an upgrade later on when we actually need a lot of ammo. So that's running for about 18 minutes. Probably we'll keep going for like 10 more minutes maybe. Okay, so what's over here? Okay, so we're just pretty much running in a circle there, so there's nothing optional over there. At least, yeah, so this would be where we'd be if we just ran straight ahead. So what's this marking, by the way? It's like a couple of squares, and I don't know, it's kind of a weird marking. And I'm not even saying that because I'm hinting at something. I honestly don't know what that marking is, so maybe that's something I missed, maybe that's something we'll find out in the future, but I can't remember, to be honest. Alright, so let's head on.
These ruins predate the Kofun period.
So I've been pretty hyped for the sequel of this game, and I've been watching some gameplay trailers that have been released in E3 and stuff like that. And there are many trailers depicting Lara in Tombs again and such, and all the traps, and pretty much the way she was in the old Tomb Raider games, but then in a more modern version. More quick time events, more cutscenes, and better graphics, of course.
A pilgrimage.
So yeah, I'm more hyped than ever, and I'm totally gonna be let's playing that game as well. So if any one of you is watching this, please stay tuned, because once the PC version for Tomb Raider 2015, let's just call it that, Rise of the Tomb Raider is its official name, I'm totally gonna be let's playing that as well. Probably gonna play through it myself first, and then I'll let's play it for you guys.
Queen. Himiko?
Or maybe I will even let's play it blind, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone of you likes me playing that blind, then I'll do that. Wait, is that the pilot?
Captain Jessup? Captain Jessup?
Wait. This looks sort of suspicious, in my opinion. But, well, what do we have to lose? So let's just head on.
Oh my god!
Also, I'm thinking about getting a pop filter for my mic.
Caused me a great deal of trouble, but you're just as naive and predictable. Kill her! Leone! The Guardians are here! Come on, get out!
Now, this looks oddly familiar to me. By the way, if I remember correctly, Lara is meant to be about 21.
What's happening here?
And as a 20-year-old myself, I couldn't imagine a situation like this. It would just be horrifying. I mean, it's not like I scare easily, but just imagine being surrounded by all these corpses, being on a strange island, nobody you know around apart from people you know who are on the ship. Must be really weird. Oh well, to be honest, it must be weird for anyone. Right, so let's just scroll. So these must be the Oni that everyone has been talking about in the documents and stuff. They look terrifying. Oh my god. It was just a head rolling next to my leg. Okay, we seem to be alright. So we're now in the Casa Monastery. These look like World War II hats. It's probably some graveyard from World War II. At least to me, these look like World War II jackets, World War II hats. I mean the helms. Do you remember those guys?
I hope this thing still works.
Do you remember these sort of gates? Well, we can finally deal with them, so we can finally shoot them with the shotgun.
They're looking for me.
Can I make this jump? I can, but I want to check out this first. So let me just see whether there's anything down here. I just want to make sure I don't miss any obvious relics or anything like that. Okay. Gonna be jumping across. And let's take a look. All these rats and stuff.
I hate tombs.
Pretty fun remark in my opinion.
A Sun Queen and her Storm Guard. Himiko, the first Sun Queen. This is Yamatai. And you're really here. And really, really dead. This is incredible. This looks like some kind of fire ritual. A sacrificial ritual. Horrible. But why were the women burnt like that? A journey, a pilgrimage to... Is that this monastery? Pouring water. But why? And there you are, Queen. Wait. It's not pouring water, it's transferring power. This is an ascension ritual. It's how you chose your successor. Oh no.
So we can finally show up a shotgun. Let's roll. Oh, what? Oh, we got stack people now, wait. So that's how you smack people. Which kind of risky in my opinion, but it can sometimes come in handy. But I wanted to show that off, because it's one of the more brutal ways of killing people. Okay, so about that cutscene, because we got so rudely interrupted by these guys. This appears to be Queen Himiko, the Sun Queen that everyone's been talking about. Let me just reload. Alright, and this is a boat heading to a monastery that is... Wait.
What the hell is that thing?
Well, I totally did not see that one coming. I thought it explained some stuff, but I didn't expect that only to just pop up there. Okay, so we're talking about this one as well. This is apparently the Sun Queen pouring or transferring power to a successor. So she was the queen, and there was supposed to be a successor. Keep it in mind, guys, because that's very important for the plot. And that's her, and there she is again. That's the queen, that's the successor, and there they both are. So, without spoiling anything, I want to move on. What I'm gonna do is grab this bow, pull this thing, pull it back, and open this gate. And now we can proceed. Well, I wanted to say progress and proceed, so I said something like process. Okay. Anyway, guys, I am going to be ending this episode right here. This episode's been running for probably about half an hour, and that's pretty much the longest I want to make a video as of right now. Maybe I'll make longer videos in the future, but I feel like 30 minutes will take me about 2 hours of rendering, so I'm going to be ending it right here. If anyone of you is watching this up to this point, thank you for watching this. It's my first LP, and it's just been a blast to do this. It's been so much fun. If anyone has been able to watch this to this point, feel free to leave any comment, feel free to leave any advice, or just come have a chat with me. I enjoy it. Anyway, guys, I hope to see you guys again for the next episode, and I want to wish you guys a very nice day. So, see you around, guys.